Hi YouTube, it's me, Rio, again. And today, as I promised before, will be my first movie review. Actually what I will do this in three segments. First I will do the movie review, then I will do the book, my review of the book, and then we'll do my kind of review of the fan fiction for this particular movie slash book. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. This well, I'll just give you the title. Today I will be reviewing this movie, Stand By Me. Personally, I put it back there. Personally, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. It stars Will Wheaton as Gordy LaChance, River Phoenix as Chris Chambers, Corey Feldman as Teddy Duchamp, and Jerry O'Connell as Vern Tessio, and Kiefer Sutherland as Ace Merrill. Now, I can't really think of how to describe it, so I'll just read what it says on the back. In a small woodsy Oregon town, a group of friends, sensitive Gordy, tough guy Chris, flamboyant Teddy, and scaredy cat Vern, are in a search of a missing teenager's body. Wanting to be heroes in each other's and their hometown's eyes, they set out on an unforgettable 2-day trek that turns into an odyssey of self-discovery. When they encounter the town's knife-wielding hoods, the boys discover a strength they never knew they had. Based on the novella The Body by Stephen King, Stand By Me is a rare and special film about friendship and the indelible experiences of growing up. Now, put it back there again. Yeah, that just about summarizes the movie without giving too much away. Now, I'll just, like the Misfits, I'll just start on the characters. Gordy, played by Will Wheaton, who... The character Gordy, when I first watched the movie and read the book, I thought I was like the female version of him because I wrote stories all the time, stuff like that. And kind of like, yeah, not feeling loved by like your parents, being the invisible child. Well, of course now I know my parents love me, all that good stuff. And the character, it's I just love, let me just say, I love all of the Stephen King books I've read. The characters are also relatable, so that's why I really love, and I really love the character Gordy. Like, yeah. And Will Wheaton did such a great job acting as Gordy. I mean, I have to applaud. I'll be applauding a lot in this video. Next, River Phoenix, who River Phoenix, who played Chris Chambers. Now, sorry, let me fix this. Personally, he is like my idol. I yeah, so he's my idol, and he gives a beautiful performance as he does in all of his movies. And I I cry. Spoiler alert! I cry in that scene when he breaks down to Gordy, how he's like just a no good Chambers kid. And the character itself, like everyone's gone to school with a Chris Chambers. I know I have, and I discovered it last year, and he moved away. But anyways, yeah, it's just really good character as I said before, like Gordy. Um, really believable, and again, River Phoenix, amazing job playing Chris. R.I.P. Next is Vern, played by Jerry O'Connell. Scaredy cat. He's I don't know how he's very naive, and my friend, her little brother, just he's totally like Vern in the flesh. Vern, I don't know how else to describe Vern. I think he gets misunderstood, sort of a lot. Like, but the character kind of catches the essence of like the innocence, I guess, in kids, because he says stuff in the movies about nightmares, and yeah, he just has like a naive train of thought. Okay, next is Teddy Duchamp, played by Corey Feldman, one of my all-time favorite actors, right next to River Phoenix. Um, he Corey Feldman, let's just say, he delivers an overall beautiful, kind of a beautiful performance as the nut job Teddy Duchamp, whose father put his ear to a stove and nearly burned it off. Which I don't know, I really kind of like that part, like that kind of like little detail. And his dad is in like the nut house and stuff. Yeah, and like he's very loud mouthed. I'll give him that. Um, and yeah, the character, like all these characters, I can just pick people out of my school to say, oh yeah, that's Chris, that's Vern, that's Teddy. I haven't actually found a Gordy yet. Ooh, I just shook the camera. Um, yeah, and the character is very well developed, very well acted. And yeah, it's very well great characters. I'm going to talk about one more character. He's not on the front cover, sadly enough, but Ace Merrill, played by Kiefer Sutherland, who I love that he just plays like the bad guy in all of the '80s movies that he was in. Um, oh, sorry, he just plays a cool guy. Like overall, like I know he's supposed to be like the bad guy, but like he, my favorite characters. There's one part. It's kind of foreshadowing when, whatever, he's just driving, whatever. I'll just do watch the movie, and there's a part where it's like foreshadowing. It's like he's driving the car. Well, afterwards, he's like driving his car. It's like I won, and that's really foreshadowing to see like he'll do anything to win, to come on top, to have the upper hand. Okay, so that's it for the characters. Was Yeah, it's all you need to know. That was a great movie. Um, okay, so the characters are freaking amazing. Um, the plot line, I think, is pretty believable because the boys I know would totally do that, especially the boys I'm friends with. They would totally just, hey, let's go find some rotting corpse. It's like, okay, let's do it. But it's very well paced, I think. And the fact that it takes place over a course of 2 days. 2 days, I think it's like 2 days. But I think in the book it's like 4 days or something, whatever. Um, uh, hold on, I'm filming. Okay. Um, I'll give you in a minute, Mom. Sorry. I was kind of interrupted. Um, uh, yes, the plot very well, very good. The ending, the part where Chris cries, the part where Gordy cries, always makes me cry. So yeah, characters good, plot good, director. Oh my gosh, Rob Reiner, beautiful directing. I mean, seriously, it comes from the heart. He did everything so well. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that because it's too awesome for words, you know? Yeah. um, I'm trying to think of something to say about the movie. Um, the score in the movie. Okay, I'll do the score and soundtrack. The soundtrack to the movie, I love every single song. Like every single song I've heard of before, or hadn't heard before, and I just fell in love with it after I watched the movie. Yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. Now let me go on to the score. The score is like in the beginning of the movie, it's old Gordy in the car, and you hear like the do 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 do. It's like slow version, like the slow version of Stand By Me. Beautiful, by Jack and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I don't want to pronounce it wrong. He's very well composer, as I can see. But my favorite, sorry, I'm just off topic, but my favorite composer of all time is Alan Menken. Did a lot of Disney movies. Anyways, so I highly recommend this movie, even though it's rated R. A very amazing movie. Go buy it. Go rent it. Do whatever you can. Watch it on YouTube. Anything. It's worth it. Read the book if you want, because the book is very well written by Stephen King. Fabulous author. And yeah, just great movie, great actors, great directing, great. I don't really have like a flaw to point out in the movie. Oh, one thing, I don't know, it's just not really a flaw, but I just wish there'd been more flashbacks with Gordy's older brother, dead, deceased brother, Dennis. I just want to say that. And this is all I have to say for now. Uh, Goodbye until my book review for The Body.